Welcome to the Tech Blog Writer Podcast, your guide to future tech trends and innovation in a language you understand. Now, over to your host, Neil Hughes.
Welcome back to the Tech Blog Writer Podcast. Now, I'm still here in San Francisco, and I've just seen the GM at IBM Watson Marketing on stage reveal that 92% of purchases today are influenced by either social, digital engagement, and how experience is now the product. But she also warned that although data is the new currency, acting with integrity is a call to action for every business. Don't use your competitors as the bar against which you measure yourself. Ask yourself as an individual, what was the best experience you've ever had as a customer, regardless of where you've had it? Because that is your bar. And these words really resonated with me, so I asked her to come on the show today and tell me more about IBM. Is much more than just a tech company, and are now even ranked a leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for multi-channel marketing. And I also wanted to find out more about how the Apttus Intelligent Middle Office platform is going to be coming to IBM Cloud too. So buckle up and hold on tight, because I'm going to beam your ears direct to the show floor at the Apttus Accelerate conference here in San Francisco, directly inside the venue, the Palace of Fine Art, so we can speak with the GM at IBM Watson's Marketing. So a massive warm welcome to the show. Can you tell the listeners a little about who you are and what you do?
Yes, my name is Inhi Cho Suh, and I'm the general manager of IBM Watson Customer Engagement. So Watson Business Applications, what that means is I think about the business applications for marketers, like a marketing tech stack, commerce, merchandisers, as well as supply chain applications, and how to innovate and reinvent some of those applications with artificial intelligence and next generation machine learning.
Excellent. Well, rightly or wrongly, for many people listening to us today, they won't automatically associate IBM with marketing. But IBM is ranked a leader in Gartner Magic Quadrant for multi-channel marketing hubs, and I think that was last month that was revealed. But can you tell me more about how IBM Marketing is using technology to uncover actionable insights that also deliver personalised experiences that customers want and also value?
Oh, absolutely. We're excited about the new Gartner Magic Quadrant, as well as even the recent Forrester Wave that identified Watson Campaign Automation, which is one of our new offerings, in how we're innovating in this space. So when I think about marketers, often we have a mix of creative agency designers, you have individuals that understand market segmentation, but when it comes to AI or advanced technologies around data science, maybe a little bit more hesitant. So we're actually applying Watson in the tools and the applications as embedded assistants to help marketers do a more effective job in how they target and create campaigns. So that's one of the areas. The second is we're thinking about personalized marketing, where you understand more in real time different signals in behaviors, where clients are struggling, so early detection and struggles, signals in terms of shopping scenarios. The signals may also come in through behavior patterns around purchase and cart abandonment, or the signals may even come in from supply chain. So we're kind of reinventing all aspects of the front-end marketing application stack.
Now, it does seem that every event that I've attended in the last few months, both on this side of the Atlantic and back home in the UK, are dominated by big buzzwords that we've already mentioned, such as AI, hyper-personalisation, and also engaging experiences. So for many businesses and leaders listening, they will know what the problem is, they'll know what they need to achieve, but they simply won't know where to start. So can you help point them in the right direction by talking about how you actually build relationships that drive engagement seamlessly across all channels, all devices, and make every touch point an opportunity to engage as customers as individuals?
Oh, wow. That is a complicated challenge, I think, for every brand as I think about clients. So we just actually completed a global CMO survey of 2,000 top CMOs around the world. And about 50% of them have already started to apply AI in the customer experience. And I'm going to break it, just overly simplify it and break it into kind of three areas. So one is around customer insights, where you might have, let's say, historical purchase patterns based on a select set of inventory, but because a famous person might be getting married, and depending on the preferred outfits of this particular individual and wedding couple, you'll all of a sudden see peaks in demand or supply or out of storage stock. Yeah. So when you think about dynamic inventory placement of products, supply, inventory, that type of work where you need not only data science, but some degree of rules and algorithms, we're thinking through how to innovate that. So that is core part of what we call our customer insights, commerce insights capabilities. Yeah. Another area is Watson campaign automation, where we are embedding Watson to do much more real-time personalized marketing and targeting. So knowing because of your interactions in terms of web traffic, integrating that with where you're struggling in terms of where you're purchasing, but then tying that back into who is it you're targeting? Where are they location-wise? Are they in a setting where they're going to be more apt to receive an SMS message? Or are they in a position where they all want to be in the mobile app experience, having much more of an interactive campaign experience? So recognize location, hyper-local data, traffic data, city patterns, movements, omni-channel data, is it online or physical? We're building the capabilities to integrate that data set and also add that functionality into our marketing technology platforms.
Wow. So one of the big stories here this week, of course, at the Accelerate event in San Francisco is that Apttus's intelligent middle office platform is going to be coming to IBM Cloud. So can you tell me more about that partnership and how Apttus management applications will actually be enhanced by IBM technologies? Because there seems to be a real buzz about it on the show floor today.
Yeah, we're excited about the partnership we have with Apttus. So the Apttus capabilities will be migrated to the IBM Cloud in order to take advantage of some of the unique capabilities we have in the IBM Cloud. So a couple of the things are some of the open source capabilities and cloud patterns that we have for faster development. And the cloud patterns include AI capabilities of Watson. So think faster natural, not just the natural language understanding, but things like next generation entity extraction, image analytics. You can go down a whole set of use cases. Where Apttus has been uniquely innovating is applying AI to develop Max, Apttus Max, which is really about augmenting the user experience within their application. When we think about then the next step, which is deep learning and machine learning, then you need more and more domain skills and expertise in multiple areas beyond just CPQ, but in areas like supply chain or inventory management or upfront marketing and customer experience. So we're excited about the opportunities to integrate Watson capabilities as well as the IBM Cloud Platform with what Apttus is doing to innovate.
Is there anything else at the event this week that's particularly caught your attention or that excites you, having been here?
Oh, I like the energy of the clients and the audience, and I think one of the other things that I really feel great about the work that our team is doing is we're actually trying to build faster what I call AI building block applications, so that not everyone has to be a developer to get started. You can actually be a line of business person and get started in experiencing Watson, and you can do that with a credit card in terms of a very simple purchase. So I think the thing that I'm excited about is the number of questions that I've gotten about the interest of how do I get started on an AI journey? What does that mean as part of my digital transformation? Is that an additive? Is that an afterthought? Is there something smaller I can get started on? And the answer is absolutely. There's bite size depending on the level of technical depth as well as business transformation journey you're on.
Yeah, I've heard that question asked a lot. A lot of people are starting to think about that. But in your own opinion, what's the future of digital marketing, and how do you think it's radically different from what it is right now?
Great question. I think it's a challenge by all marketers, and as well as the vendors. So probably two areas that I see digital marketing drive forward more and more is hyper-personalized experiences. And that requires fundamentally understanding customer and customer data And having a platform that's a learning platform that you can actually understand not only the signals, but the interaction patterns so that you can dynamically update messages, dynamically update interactive experiences, dynamically tag capabilities. Like one of the highlights I showed today was Watson Content Hub, which is the ability to automatically tag images as you load them, and it will republish automatically the sizing of the images for whatever media. And so instead of something that would take months to do, you can do literally in minutes.
Yeah.
And it transforms the empowerment marketers feel about being able to do their job at a level of specialization and speed that they haven't been able to do before.
Yeah.
So I definitely believe hyper-personalization with AI and a lot around customer insights and customer behavior platforms.
So you are at the heart of innovating with AI, machine learning and blockchain. So I've got to ask you personally, I mean, what excites you about working in these emerging technologies and also getting started with getting to grips with understanding the actual art of the possible and what we can achieve?
Yeah, that's a good question. First of all, we have today, what's amazing about Watson is we have Watson operating in 45 countries across 20 different industries. Mm-hmm. And what's exciting about it is the only limitation of it is the limitation of each one of us, our own imaginations for what's possible to recreate our own jobs and roles and workflows. And the variety of applications that I've just gotten to see customers start to develop themselves has been incredibly exciting. So embedded agents is one of the top pieces that are both on front end of shopping experiences, but customer serviceability. In the large B2B space, it would be things like on-time delivery and freight optimizations, because supply chain visibility, getting an early signal to a disruption, thinking about suppliers up front, and then remediating that situation long before you have a negative client situation. Really thinking about transforming your entire business models too, that I've seen. So when I think about all of those possibilities, it's pretty exciting, and I think about the future not just through that lens, but also through new technology pieces too, with blockchain for smarter contracts, with cyber security and quantum computing. There's a lot of different areas that reinvention is possible because of having a cloud and AI platform that is focused deeply on the enterprise.
So this week, of course, on the East Coast is the 4th annual Blockchain Technology Summit called Consensus. Now, I wanted to ask you, because at IBM you see cryptocurrency and blockchain helping large corporations on a regular basis. And also it's on commodity trading platforms, global central banks, all to find ways of saving money. And I also wanted to ask where you find Stella's partnership with IBM and how that fits into your vision.
Well, let me talk about blockchain as a whole,
Yes.
rather than the cryptocurrency, because I know there's just a general excitement about the category. When I think about blockchain, the technology, the potential is huge. So today, even my team is innovating on adding blockchain as a shared ledger to an existing supply chain business network platform that we have. So today on our platform, we have about over 6,000, 7,000 clients who have distribution channels and partners with over 400,000 partners around the world. And we manage over 20 million transactions a day in terms of the trading partner network, which is very complicated for each individual and each enterprise. So when you think about adding something like blockchain for visibility, governance, trust, for reporting, for things like resolving invoice, resolving the date of when something was shipped, or resolving billing aspects, or even resolving supply options, or looking at things as a master inventory view. There's so much opportunity that you can apply blockchain to the entire supply chain. So that's one of the areas.
Yeah.
The other area is our partnership with Maersk for global trade. So the second area is rethinking even the global trading partners and networks and ecosystems. So that partnership is done with Maersk, and there's a set of partners that are part of that global broader visibility network, but it is also part of the bigger digital transformation. So I look at all of these technologies as enablers to the digital transformation. So blockchain has huge potential for every industry. we're excited about every use case. I mean, there's from food to research and drugs to commerce to financial services. We're seeing a number of use cases and adoption.
Now, I am noticing more and more attention being placed on how technology can improve healthcare. And you did a fantastic tech talk video, which I saw a few days ago, about how to achieve more quality hospital care with less noise. So can you share your thoughts on that topic? Because I think healthcare is something that's going to affect all of us at some point in our life. And if we can use technology to improve, that's got to be a great thing.
Yeah. Watson Health is a huge investment by IBM as a strategic imperative. And it is all about improving the quality of care in different ways and augmenting the capabilities of experts and specialists around the world. So one of the deep areas that we've done testing is around oncology as an example. There are different use cases. So like healthcare, every industry, the use cases, meaning the data that exists, changes a number of the ways as an expert you derive at a decision for next steps. And the training and methodology that we have invested in to look at patient care, coordination, surgical data, images. I mean, there's such a range in testing across all those pieces, but the desire ultimately is to improve the quality and improve the effectiveness of the ecosystem of all the partners that are providing different aspects of benefits.
Well, fantastic. Well, a huge thank you for taking the time to come and speak with me today. But before I do let you go, could I ask you that you remind the listeners of where they can find you guys online? Because there might be a lot of businesses or leaders or CEOs out there that are thinking of those next steps and not knowing how to go about that. And also how they can reach out to a member of your team if they have any questions. Oh,
absolutely. So for more information, you can follow me on Twitter at Inhi Cho, which is at INHICHO. You can go to our IBM website at ibm.com/Watson/commerce. Those are all the business applications. You can also go to ibm.com/Watson Health, as well as our capabilities around IBM blockchain. So that is on our main website as well. That's www.ibm.com.
Excellent. Well, I'll add all those links to the show notes just so people can find you nice and easily. But more than anything, just a big thank you for taking the time out. It must be a horrendously busy schedule to speak with me today, so thank you.
Thank you for your time.
I love the work that IBM are doing here, and also how they're now so much more than just a tech company. And like I said at the beginning of the show, they are the leader in the Gartner Magic Quadrant for multi-channel marketing hubs. But I especially love how they're addressing real problems in all industries, across every single profession, and using technology to help them. But hey, what are your thoughts about today's episode? Has any of the words or topics we have discussed resonated with you? You should know my details by now, but just in case you don't, you can email me at techblogwriter@outlook.com or tweet me at Neil C. Hughes. But that's it for today's episode, I'm afraid, so a huge thank you for tuning in. I hope you will all join me again tomorrow, and until next time, don't be a stranger.
Thanks for listening to the Tech Blog Writer Podcast. Until next time, remember, technology is best when it brings people together.